guys, my name is Boluwatife and welcome to Let's Talk Development. Today, I'll be sharing 5 things or actions in no particular order that you can take that would ensure or help with your career growth, progress, and development. And I'll be providing scriptural references for each one of these. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1, mentorship. What is mentorship? It's simply getting guidance from a mentor, that is, someone who is experienced and has walked the path that you're currently on. My scriptural reference for this is the story of Ruth and Naomi, and this can be found in the book of Ruth chapter 1, verse 16 to 17 explicitly tells us Ruth's reaction or her words to Naomi saying what? Entreat me not to leave you. Wherever you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Now, for someone who has that mindset, who has that, made that commitment, anyone would want to mentor that kind of a person, right? Any mentor would be happy to actually pour themselves into that kind of person. And we can, if you read through the entire book of Ruth, you would see how Naomi was able to teach her, was able to show her the way, was able to tell her what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. And the results are undeniable. So Ruth's story is one biblical example of mentorship. Now, you can get a mentor in your place of work where you currently work. It could be, a family member, but someone who has an experience of what you're going through, who is happy to actually show you the way, to actually teach you and help you on your own journey. My next point is maximizing opportunities. As an employee who's been in an organization for a number of years, it's important that you ensure that you maximize every opportunity that is around you. You do not want to be that person who doesn't maximize opportunities, and when other people come on board and they do maximize the opportunity, you then start to get upset. No, you don't want to be that person. My scriptural reference actually explains this further. The story of the prodigal son in Luke chapter 15. It's a story we're all quite familiar with. The story of the younger brother who got all of his possessions and went to a far country and squandered it. However, my spotlight for today's video is on the elder brother. When his younger brother returned and the father decided to celebrate him, he got upset. And by the time he gave his reasons for being upset to his father, the father's response was, everything I own is yours to begin with. If you had told me 2 days ago, last week, and say, oh, Dad, I want to throw a party, I want 5 rams, I want 6 goats, I wouldn't have stopped you. You are the one who did not maximize the opportunities that have been available to you all this while. Please don't be that older brother at your place of work. When a newbie joins the organization and they decide to actually maximize and take use of opportunities, you then start to grumble and beef them. Please don't be that older brother. Maximize opportunities that are available to you right now. My third point is about taking risks. Yes, I would say taking calculated risks. And my scriptural reference sheds a bit more light on this. The book of Esther, our beloved Queen Esther. If I perish, I perish, in Esther's words. And we all know how it ended. And yes, I do say calculated risk because she actually took time to pray and fast before taking that action. If you do not take risks, then it actually limits, what you're able to do. It actually limits your productivity as well. Research has actually shown that taking calculated risks actually helps to develop a person's creativity, potential, and growth. So, you want to sit back, you want to have a think and decide, what can I do? What risk can I take that would actually help me, that would push me or propel me to the next stage of my career? It's common knowledge. High risk, high reward. Medium risk, medium reward. Low risk, low reward. And I do say no risk, no reward, really. So taking calculated risk is something that is very, very important when it comes to progressing in your career, because at the end of the day, your progression is your responsibility as an individual. before you talk about people who are interested in seeing you progress, you have to be interested in your own progression first. This leads me to my next point: collaboration. The importance of collaboration cannot be overemphasized. And my scriptural reference from this can be seen in the book of 1 Kings chapter 5. Yes, the wisest man, King Solomon, he collaborated in building the temple. He reached out to King Hiram. This man had something that, I don't really have. My men don't know about wood. My men don't know about trees. This guy is really good. Let me bring him on. He invited him in the building of the temple. He gave him a proposal. He proposed, bring the wood. I would feed your men. I would pay your men. My men would work with your men, and then I would also feed them and pay them. And if you read through that chapter of the Bible, you find out that it worked so well with them. So one tip when it comes to collaboration is ensure you're letting the other person know what they're also going to benefit from that collaboration, right? It shouldn't be one-sided. So collaboration in the workplace is very, very important, because at the end of the day, you actually achieve your goal, you build relationships, and everyone is happy at the end of the day. So collaboration is something you want to look into and start doing. And then my final point, going the extra mile. This is so important when it comes to the workplace. You cannot limit yourself to, I do my 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 and then that's it. Sometimes, as long as there are healthy boundaries in existence, you do have to go the extra mile in order to see extra results. It's just as simple as that. Now, you're not doing any of this to your own detriment, right? Like I said earlier, healthy boundaries have to be in place. However, going the extra mile is something I highly recommend, because sometimes that could be the turning point for you in your journey. So we need to understand which storm is profitable to direct, know when to actually go the extra mile, know when to actually say, what, this is what I can do and that's where I'm going to stop. But never take going the extra mile out of your, vocabulary or out of your actions forever. That is not going to lead you anywhere. I hope these 5 points are something that you're currently doing or you hope to do in the future, and I can assure you that you will definitely see results with one or all of this. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, please stay well, please be good. Subscribe, like, and share if you think this information is actually beneficial. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.